We just got word from the governor's office that the governor is today publicly announcing her support for our demand that we pass private prison ban legislation here in the state of Rhode Island. She is also assigning staff to look into and work with on the other demands that we have put forward, which is another exciting step. I think this is a really good example of the power of organizing, the power of our community in coming together and standing up and saying we are not going to stand by and watch as our immigrant neighbors are attacked and detained and put in camps, including here in our state. It is just a step. We've still got a whole lot more work to do, but our call for today's action was that we were going to come here and we were going to stay here celebrating Sukkot until we got a response to the demands we've been making for months. And today, finally, after months, we have gotten a response to our demands. We've got this beautiful Sukkot. We're here to celebrate Sukkot and to continue this fight, but we think this is a really exciting step.
So, Aaron, what are the other demands besides the private prison ban?
So the demands of Never Again, along with Amor and other community allies, is to end the ICE detention facility at the Wyatt, to ban private prisons, which we know the bondholders of the Wyatt are trying to sell the prison to one of the national for-profit prison corporations, and to ban any contracts with ICE in the state of Rhode Island.
So how has what you've done today, how does that move the ball forward?
We think it's a really exciting step that the governor of Rhode Island has said she supports one piece of our proposal, and she'll be considering and looking into the rest. Obviously, some of these things are legislative, so we're going to need legislators to come on board, and so this fight is just beginning. But it shows that this is an issue that has legs. We've got a real shot of actually passing and making this a reality here in the state, to say that we are not just in word, but indeed going to stand up to Donald Trump's war on immigrants.
Would you say that it was your coming here, your vow to be arrested that helped move the needle here?
So we've been, Never Again, all of us have been for months now asking, inviting, begging our state leaders to respond to these demands for months, and we have not heard a response. So it is clearly due to the power of everyone who's here, everyone's commitment to say we're going to stay here until we get a response, everyone's passion to put their bodies on the line here today. So again, we're not done, but this is an exciting step, and it is due to the power of this community.
So
we believe that no entity, local, state law enforcement, or a private prison like the Wyatt should be contracting with ICE to wage war on human beings who have committed no crime other than seeking some semblance of safety and security for their families.
So you'd like Rhode Island to be a sanctuary state?
Absolutely. I don't. It's not clear what that means, but yes.
Any idea how many signatures you've gotten from Rhode Islanders on this issue?
So there's a letter that we sent to the governor on these demands 2 months ago that has hundreds of signatures. We've had hundreds and hundreds of Rhode Islanders come out to our actions. So it's hard to imagine the argument for why we should have a for-profit prison corporation in the state of Rhode Island, for why we should be using our local law enforcement to go about the horrific and inhumane crimes that ICE is committing against our immigrant neighbors.
Next steps, Aaron?
Next steps, we are here. We're going to celebrate Sukkot. We are going to be turning to legislative leaders who now we need to get them on board in order to make this a reality. So everyone here, there's a lot of work to do today, tonight, and ongoing. We're going to be making calls. We're going to be writing letters right here with the Sukkot. There's a lot more to do, but again, this is an exciting step, and it is due to the community standing up and saying, when we say never again, we mean never again for everyone. Thank you.
We will build this world from love.